Hi Paula, hi everyone at Philadelphia Cream Cheese. My name is Mary and I'm so excited to be cooking with y'all today. I am making what I call lasagna. I got the idea from a friend of mine, Mariana, who makes lasagna using egg roll wrappers because she's very healthy and it's actually really delicious. But I kind of decided instead of doing that to use the wonton wrappers and make ravioli, hence the name Rasagna. So let's get started. Okay, in my back pot I have made a marinara sauce. I just make mine just because it's simple and easy and I just like to do it. But you can certainly use a jarred marinara if you have one that you like. To my marinara sauce I saute 2 cloves of garlic and half of a yellow onion and about a tablespoon of olive oil and with about 1/4 to a half teaspoon of red pepper flakes. I use a half teaspoon just because I like it spicy, but it's whatever suits your taste. And then to that I add a 28-ounce can of San Marzano tomatoes and a half a cup of red wine, a tablespoon of red wine vinegar, a tablespoon of sugar just to kind of balance out the sweet and spicy, and a teaspoon of dried basil, a half teaspoon of oregano, and 2 tablespoons of tomato paste and salt and pepper to taste. Just put it on the pot, let it simmer, and do its thing. In my front saute pan, I have a pound of ground turkey with the other half of that onion that I've chopped and sauteed with another 2 cloves of garlic, just because garlic makes everything a little bit better. And that I just have going. I use ground turkey just because I like it and it was on sale that day, but whatever you want to use, you can use. Beef, chicken, whatever suits your taste. So next we're going to make our cream cheese mixture. And that is using our star ingredient, Philadelphia cream cheese. And I'm telling y'all, this is going to be the creamiest lasagna you have ever had. And you just may never use ricotta again. I hate to tell them that, but this is absolutely delicious. So I'm using an 8-ounce container of our wonderful cream cheese. And we're just going to dump that in. And that I have at room temperature just so it's softened and easy to work with. And about 3/4 cup of shredded mozzarella cheese. And a 1/4 cup of fresh parsley. I also put parsley, I don't know if I told you all that, in my marinara sauce, another 1/4 cup of that. And then we're just going to kind of mix this all together. And really, like I said, I got this idea from my friend Mariana, but I have to give the credit to my mother because she is an excellent cook, and growing up, we always had home-cooked meals. It is just, a lot of my fond memories come from mealtime. We would have pot roast on Sundays after church, we would have pancakes on the griddle Saturday mornings, and just like I said, it was really an important time for the family to get together. I always think about my mom when I cook. So we're going to put this together, and I have a little bit of egg wash, and I have a greased 13 by 9 casserole dish. So we're going to put our first ravioli together. And we've got one of our wonton wrappers. We're just going to add a little bit of our ground meat and onion and garlic mixture to that. We're going to dot the edges with the egg wash just to help it stick. And I kind of overload them, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, they're all going to be covered up with our good cream cheese mixture, so who cares? We're going to add to the bottom of our casserole dish a little bit of the marinara sauce just to coat the bottom, like so. And then we're just going to lay our ravioli right in there. I'll show you one more real quick. Put that down, add a little bit of the ground meat mixture, a little bit of egg wash around the edges, kind of mold that together, and into the casserole dish. And I'm just going to keep with this layer, I'm just going to layer the whole bottom with about half of our ravioli mixture. And then we'll check back in with you. Okay, so I have done the first layer of our ravioli, and I'll show you what I did. All I did was layer it down and dot them with our cream cheese mixture, our delicious Philadelphia cream cheese mixture. And I just used about half of that mixture. You just dot it on top, clean hands. You kind of got to get dirty here. You just use your hands and get in there and kind of smooth it around like that. And it's all going to melt and goo together and be delicious. Then I've got an 8-ounce container of mushrooms that I sauteed. So I'm just going to use half those and kind of spread those around. Just haphazardly. And the good thing about this, really, I mean, you could use whatever you've got in your fridge. I mean, that's the great thing about lasagna and pasta in general, is you can just put in there whatever you're trying to get rid of in your fridge. I also have thawed a container of chopped frozen spinach, and I'm going to use half that and just kind of spread that around like so. And then we're going to put a layer of a layer of marinara sauce on top of that. And just kind of spread that around. And this is also great. I let my daughter, who's only 1, help me with this. She loves to help mash the cream cheese. She likes to help me beat eggs and all kinds of things. So this is a great one too that you can make with your kids. Okay, so we've got that. And then I'm just going to do another layer of our ravioli, and I've put a couple together here. So just like we did before, we're just going to start our line of ravioli, and then I am going to just do that whole procedure again. I'm going to dot them each with the cream cheese mixture, put our rest of our mushrooms, the rest of our spinach on, and then put some marinara on top of that. So I'll meet you back in just a minute. Okay, so I've done the second layer, and like I said, just the second layer with the ravioli, the Philadelphia cream cheese mixture, the mushrooms, the spinach, and marinara sauce. And now we're just going to top the whole thing with Parmesan cheese, a little bit of grated Parmesan cheese. And this is about a cup. I just like it really cheesy, as does my husband, so I tend to use a lot of that. But again, it's whatever to your taste that you like. So we're just gonna kind of dump that on there. And then we are gonna put this in a preheated 350-degree oven for about 20 minutes. I mean, everything's cooked, so really, you just want it to kind of get bubbly and let that cream cheese mixture melt and kind of come together. So I'll see you back here in about 20 minutes. So now's the best part. It's ready. So we're going to pull it out of the oven. It's been about 20 minutes. Sometimes I broil it for a couple minutes if I just want to brown the cheese on top. So we're going to pull this out. Nice and bubbly and hot. And ta-da! There's our lasagna! Let me just scoop up a plate for y'all real quick, and I'll show you how good it all comes out. Okay, so let's just get a little square. Look at that. I mean, y'all, that is creamy goodness. It is the best lasagna you'll ever have. Thank you, Paula. Thank you, Philadelphia cream cheese. I had such a good time cooking with you. And to your next time making my lasagna. Thanks.